Yes, I'm trembling, my limbs shake. They mimic fear, my inner quake never stops. I went to college and studied theater, and the day after I finished my classes, I moved to LA to pursue a career in acting.
I think that dance communicates something about the human soul, the openness, the physicality of it, the music, and the exhilaration of just seeing people leap through space. I never knew how long it would go for or where it would take me, so I didn't have a vision of, I'm going to be an artist or this is my life, but that's where I evolved and kept evolving.
I did a couple soap operas, small parts, and a couple small parts in movies, and I was plugging away. And then I started to shake.
The tremor first appeared in '94. I was diagnosed in '96. Oh, I was devastated. I had an identity crisis. Who was I now, and who would I become? Who I was and what I did was all bound up with movement. So having a movement disorder was a profound diagnosis.
I gave up everything I ever wanted. It took me 6 or 7 years to accept it and to quit trying to hide it.
It took me a long time to be able to say I had Parkinson's.
I wanted to still act. There was a company in Denver called Family, which is the Physically Handicapped Actors and Musical Artists League. It turned my Parkinson's into an asset. We didn't revere or ignore or try to capitalize on the disabilities. We let them be just as they were. I got a call from a girlfriend who's a working actor in LA, and she said, "Lucy, there's a part made just for you available. It's in a major motion picture starring Anne Hathaway and Jake Gyllenhaal, and they flew me to Pittsburgh, and that's where we shot." I was pretty proud of myself.
I've had the disease for over 15 years, and I'm doing fairly well, and I have to ask myself why, and I think part of it is because of my movement background. I developed a sort of host of coping mechanisms to put my body into as normal a movement pattern as possible. After a certain point, I thought, okay, these are working for me. I wonder if they're going to work for other people. I started this class called PD Movement Lab. I want to empower them to feel you have a role in how this disease affects you. It can encroach upon you and kind of make everything smaller. Your posture gets smaller. Your voice gets smaller. Everything contracts. You have to push out. And that you have to learn to do. I was able to move and help other people. It opened a new world for me in a way that brought my past and my present together.
Life looks blurry inside tears as I worsen through the years. Excuse me, please, I close my eyes, my mind and body magnetize. I picture me filled with bliss, sauntering away from this.